Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body yada yada. Shorty got that body yada yada. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cleveland Browns.
Cam Little to kick off.
The ball is teed up, and with the boots, the NFL postseason has officially begun. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Lamar out of the pistol. Finds the in route complete. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, they go with Harris. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
1st down. Here's Lamar. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. And he's tackled for a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it's good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Now it's Lamar. Completed over the middle. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. It's on target to Johnson. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Brooks now on the return. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. And we get a timeout. There's an injured player out there, and it's not somebody this offense wants to lose. Jalen Waddle, the man shaken up.
Reload. Come on. Check smash. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Wrapped up that time by Jordan Burch.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
7 Pirates, 70 Timberwolves.
Now Richardson on 4th down. He's got it to his running back. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. That gets him a first down.
Cup 19. Go.
To throw, Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Tag. Cougar 19.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. He's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Call it a handful on that run. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 4.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets a chunk of 4 yards, leaving them just a yard from the end zone. 3rd and goal.
On the set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go now. 19. Shot. Cougar 19. Ready.
Play action. It's Richardson. Headed out right. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. It's on the in route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. This is Henry on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 1. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on 4th down. They'll throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. 3.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Fights his way through a tackle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Trap 50. Cowboy 80. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Wow, wide open here. Complete. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. On his Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He's going to field this at the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. Now, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
On the return, the Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go. Let's go.
Blown back gets the handoff. He's out of bounds after a gain of about 8, so a nice pickup there, 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Dumped off to his running back. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand.
Okay, ready?
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Hawk 70, Hawk.
They'll run here following the penalty. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They have 2nd and pretty long here.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Short pass brought in. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still brought not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And the Chiefs look like they have it.
And that is the definition of an impact play from the defense.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Quincy Riley up to make that stop.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Cougar 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
Here's Richardson. Finds his man over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Go. Let's go.
Here's a toss play, Ford. And a nice sight here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
That's Cox. He's got Washington. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Getting ground on first and goal. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. It's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Gravity Lions. Ready.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Browns take a 13-point lead. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's second down coming up. Throwing again is Lamar. That's completed right side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. First down from the 42.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Now it's Lamar. Oh, it's an interception. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away. And the Browns take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. It took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end, a critical takeaway.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
They give it to him again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To the air on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. He's making a bid for it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Give him 8 on that one. And that's a Browns first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Bronco 80.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here we go.
Handoff running left, forward. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Only a minute and 57 seconds left between us and halftime at this point. The Browns with the lead here from Huntington Bank Field. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
From the red zone on first. Gets it to him on the screen. Keeps away from one. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Liking.
Running for the marker on second. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
First down, and they go right back to it. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
At the Chiefs' 4-yard line.
Go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns boat racing them to the halftime locker room. George Kittle, the touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for lotteries. It's but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. On first and 10, it's Jackson. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, Jackson to pass. That throw behind his intended target. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Jackson now on third. That pass pulled in by Henry. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10.
Ready? 70.
Setting him on the dive. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Back to the well again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Kittle's got it on the slant. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him.
Get it! Cougar Knight.
Back to pass on first and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
5 brings up second and 15 at the 27-yard line.
Come on. 7 Pirates. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Steady.
Working now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out on the schoolyard, out on the playground, man. You're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
Third and long, it's Richardson. That's Metcalf running the slant. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Caught, nice gain left side. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. First down, here's Lamar. Drop this one down for Henry. Running in the red zone. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
A gain of 26 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Brought in. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Jackson's going to throw again. On the move. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs start the second half with some needed points. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
The Chiefs will set up.
Jackson's throwing for it. This is caught. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. Sanders all set to send it away. Brooks now on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Caught by Washington, left side. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
9-yard loss. It's now second and 19 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. 60 Eagles. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
We've got a screen to the running back. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
A 4-yard loss.
The Browns are lined up to punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Backed up in the end zone. Jackson. Hits him on the in route. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Browns player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Ford on the counter. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Browns 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This is Metcalf working that right side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Another Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Panther 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did, an injured Brown, and they're tending to him now.
Ready.
Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Forced out to his right. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Browns 1st down. 1st and 10
Cougar
at the 20-yard
19.
line.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. It's a tackle. He's still going. And some nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
He is brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd
Here we go.
and 2.
Check. Hawk 70.
of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of one more yard here on third down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest. And that one forces a fourth down.
Little on for the field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Now Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Locates Adonai Mitchell. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. Goes for 32 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Lamar. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Chiefs football, and their season will be over if they don't erase this deficit. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Lamar throwing again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Dax Hill. And the Browns have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. So you know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Catches made down the right sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Ready.
Blown back to the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Here's the backup. First throw. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns put up even more points in a win. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athletes athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd down, looking for options. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the set forces a now tougher 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6. Defense getting in on the Farm Bronc with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Returning it from the 4. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
I'm changing.
Jackson trying to get after the pick. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. Now a hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And he's going to scoop up his own fumble, so the offense still in chase mode as they keep possession.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. It's on target to Johnson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Looks through and breaks away. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Give him 32 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Jackson yet again. He gets it again to Mitchell. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
From the pistol, Henry. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
This is Henry on 2nd. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up first and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
So to a chorus of bucks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. As one side leaves dejected, another can finally, at least briefly, Brock, relax here. Their playoff run extending into the divisional round.
Yeah, you get to these 60 minutes, and what is it, Kate? A suddenness? Like the suddenness of the season being over for one, and then the reality of like, wow, here we go. Here's a divisional round. Here's a possible championship round. Maybe that Super Bowl is out there for us. It all happens right now, in real time in front of our eyes.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2, so you roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beat like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him Bella fill his tank, run him to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy stomach. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got get it, go retrieve it, just short small. When that's from Cali, with the cheetah, and I white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, soon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like,